Good evening, everyone. This is Danang. I will bring you the latest news about the CR450 fast train made in China. Introducing the CR450, the world's fastest high-speed train. This incredible prototype has already reached test speed of 450 km per hour, shattering previous record and setting a new standard for rail travel. This new model left the previous record holder, the CR400 Fuxing, in the dust, surpassing its top speed of 350 km per hour. Development since 2021, the CR450 is a testament to cutting-edge technology and intense research. Let's go to the next session. But it's not just about speed. The CR450 is designed with safety, energy efficiency, and passenger comfort in mind. Key features include a streamlined body to minimize air resistance, an advanced braking system for stability at high speed, increased cabin space, noise reduction feature, and adjustable storage for everything from bicycle to wheelchair. The use of lightweight material like carbon fiber contributes to significantly improved energy efficiency. In fact, the CR450 uses over 20% less energy than improved model, making it an environmentally friendly option. Let's go to the next session. This innovation further cements China's position as a global leader in high-speed rail technology. With the world's largest high-speed rail network spanning a stretching 47,000 kilometers, China is not just keeping pace with advancement in transportation, is leading the way. Let's go to the next session. The CR450 is part of a broader national effort to significantly reduce travel times, image shortening the Beijing-Shanghai journey from 4.5 hours to just over 3. While the CR450 is still undergoing testing, commercial service could begin as early as next year. China Railway is also expanding its domestic network, adding hundreds of next trains and improving service between major cities. With the CR450, Chinese is not only passing the boundaries of speed but also setting new standards in passenger comfort and sustainability. Thank you for watching my news. See you again and goodbye.
Hello fake news viewers, whenever you are watching breaking news with me, Muhammad Aditya. This time the news come from the world of aviation. Azerbaijan Airlines has crashed near the city of the Aktau, Kazakhstan. On December 25th, Azerbaijan Airlines flight J28243 crashed in Kazakhstan, killing 13 people. The Embraer 119 aircraft departed from Baku to Grozny, Chechnya, carrying 67 passengers. As it approached Grozny in heavy fog, the pilot attempted to land 3 times. On the third attempt, explosives were heard in mid-air. Survivors reported hearing 3 blasts before the plane was diverted to Aktau, Kazakhstan, but it crashed while approaching the airport. It is suspected that the aircraft was hit by Russian air defense systems, which were active against Ukrainian drone attacks. Russian President Vladimir Putin apologized but did not take responsibility. The investigation is ongoing, with Azerbaijan demanding an international inquiry. Several airlines have suspended flights to Russia following the incident. Following the incident, the flight was diverted to Aktau, Kazakhstan. However, it struggled on approach and ultimately crash landed in flames just kilometers from the runway. Scene footage of the second before the incident recorded from inside the plane took the cell phone camera of one of surviving passengers. It can be seen that the passenger panicked because the plane had problems and had to make an emergency landing at the nearest airport in the city of Aktau, Kazakhstan.
Talimata uygun hareket edin, her şey yaxşı olacak. Ama eləsin, kəmərini bağlasın. Dəhlizdə durmayın, təhlükəlidir.
Что, женщина, можем встать?
Поднимите чуть-чуть.
That's all news for today. Thank you for staying with us. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you the next time. I am Muhammad Ridya, saying off. Have a great day.
Hi viewers, back again with me Sabrina Larasariani. This time I will bring news entitled Bumblebees Winter Nest Building the Climate. Bumblebees have been found to be stuck in nests in the depths of winter due to climate change, safe confession. The charity believes that active worker bumblebees, which do most of the work in a nest, were spotted in Aberdeen during mild weather over the Christmas break. It says previous survey had recorded bumblebees and honeybees between Christmas and New Year at locations across the UK, including the Highlands. Buckley said the nests were at high risk of failing because of the shortage of flowers for the bees to collect nectar and pollen from and the risk of the colder winter. Scientists have previously said climate change had caused a widespread loss of bumblebees across the world. The insects and important pollinator normally hibernate through winter into spring. The Christmas parade was insanely mild, but since then there have been days of cold and snowy weather. Buckley said at least 2 of the UK's 25 species of bumblebees were believed to have started nest building early. The church's Paul Hetherington said in 2019, Buckley ran a bee survey over the Christmas to New Year break and were amazed at the result, with honeybees and bumblebees found from Jersey talk to tours. This year, one of my colleagues based in Aberdeen spotted active worker bumblebees over the Christmas break. The fact that there are active workers means not only have the queens awakened from hibernation, but they have going to be excited of starting new nests. Mr. Hetherington said a lack of followers and wintry weather left the nest at the risk of collapse and could kill the bees. He added, if this happens, there will be no new queens products, meaning for fewer to emerge in spring for feeding. The no decline in bumblebees. The milder condition also led to people encountering overflies, welcome invertebrate ticks. The tiny parasitic spider-like creatures are usually active from early spring to late autumn. Lyme disease, a bacterial infection which causes a range of health problems, can be spread to humans from some tick bites. Inverness was among places the pets were found to be active, with one spotted in woodland in the City Nest Castle area on 28 December. Overwintered adult ticks do not hibernate and instead shelter from low temperatures in long vegetation. Mr. Hetherington said this meant that they are still potentially active, and the period around 28 December was relatively warm for the time of year. A likely consequence of climate change is increased period of tick activity in the same way that bumblebees have been spotted on the wing across Scotland this December. The Great Lyme Disease Action said it was concerning situation, a spokeswoman said. A widening of the period when ticks are active means there is a widening of the period when tick-borne disease can be contracted. That's all the news from me. Thank you and goodbye.
Morning everyone, this is Dirkin. Today I will show you the new update about SpaceX 7 flight has been exploded. Here's the new. So everyone, let's see. We see the rocket aiming to the space. About Starship SpaceX was accidentally explode. Here is the text. Elon Musk has confirmed SpaceX plan to delay its next Starship launch, after it was initially aiming to perform the reusable Ship 6 liftoff this week. During a live stream on X on Tuesday, Musk said that Starship 7 launch would be delayed 3 or 4 days, noting that it would now be set for probably sometime next week. The update comes after SpaceX was originally aiming to launch Starship for its 7th flight on Friday. After the company launched the craft of 6 times in November, and as the company aimed to significantly increase launch this year, SpaceX has been holding a backup window for the launch running through January 16. So we could see it rescheduled for anytime between Monday and Thursday next week. Crucially, the 7th launch is also said to be the first time SpaceX has attempted to deploy a payload using Starships, with the company aiming to deploy as many as 10 Starlink simulators as part of testing to evaluate the reusable ship development capabilities. The Starship will also be aiming to splash down in the Indian Ocean, instead of catching the vessel with the so-called Mechazilla arm. Following its last launch, SpaceX told the Federal Aviation Administration, or we call FAA, that it was looking to gain approval to launch Starship as many as 25 times per year. During a sick flight of Starship, SpaceX canceled plans to catch the rocket, following a successful splashdown of the Super Heavy booster in the Gulf of Mexico. The company later reiterated that having a faster and harder cut of Super Heavy was its main goal, with Musk later adding the space is planning one more ocean landing on the ship before trying another catch. Prior to the light, Musk outlined this for the object for the test. So the reason behind the delay unclear is the reason behind this delay remained undisclosed by Musk. The initial test that consisted by Blue Origin plane launch of New Glenn rocket into the orbit for the first time. However, is it unclear if SpaceX rescheduling was influenced by this event. The upcoming Starship test will mark a significant milestone in SpaceX's journey toward SpaceX exploration and satellite deployment capabilities. Starship 7 flight to carry 10 Starlink simulators. The 7th test flight of the Starship vehicle will be launched from a SpaceX Texas-based facility, Starbase. It will carry 10 Starlink simulators, mimicking the size and weight SpaceX next-generation satellites. This mission will demonstrate the company capabilities in satellite deployment. Notably, plans are also in place of two-stage booster recovery of the launch pad with metallic arm on the launch power. Next, we have booster recovery of splashdown plans. For the next test flight, SpaceX hoped that recover the two-stage vehicle booster at the launch pad with metallic arm on the launch tower. This was successfully done during the 5th test flight in October. However, if safety concerns arise, the alternative plan is to splash it down in the Gulf of Mexico. The spacecraft itself will splash down in the Indian Ocean after this test flight. Starship role in the future space exploration. So, the Starship vehicle is integrated the SpaceX future space exploration plans. NASA plans to use the custom version of the Starship for its Artemis program, hoping to return humans to the moon after over 50 years. The last manned lunar landing was Apollo 17 in 1972, creating a huge gap in human presence on the moon's surface. Musk also hoped to use the vehicle for manned mission to Mars. And next, we have upgrade and improvement to Starship. The next Starship has achieved a number of upgrades. Its upper stick flap have been downsized and moved closer to the tip of vehicle, reducing head exposure and making protective tailing easier. The redesign of the propulsion system has increased propellant volume by 25%. The ship heat shield will also use the latest generation tails, include a backup layer to protect from missing or damaged tails. SpaceX revealed in a statement. I'm Sergey Primaramansha. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.